Sauce Walka says he will not retaliate against Say So P's killers after Memphis shooting. Sauce Walka offered a heartbreaking tribute to his deceased artist Say So P days after recovering from the shooting that took Say So's life. Okay, they said that they were targeted, and the police have no other allegations or explanations about the shooting at that time. Walker says, "Cause I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me at the same level accountable as they did him and took my life for no reason. The same way whatever his was taken for. At the end of the day, I got to be a man and an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing at and sitting at. But as a gangster and as a brother, I'ma stand next to my brother no matter whatever this nigga got going on." Okay, so there was a lot going, bro. I mean, man, it says Sauce Walka revealed that he's not planning to retaliate, but he makes it clear that he could have 400 to 500 good men ready to retaliate at the snap of his fingers. You know what I mean? Anytime. But let's see if we run that video just a little bit.
And all these people are willing to do the extreme to take from you.
Extreme.
That's the point. You also have to incorporate. These people are willing to do the extreme to take your belongings or to take your life. And sometimes people always think motherfuckers coming at the next black.
I mean, I'm going to just say right now, I'm not even going to play the whole thing, but I'm going to say that it's good to see him like up. Hopefully this is afterwards. You know what I mean? After the shooting. I'm not really too sure because it was like last week or something like that or some days ago. And this right here looks like a man that is just boom. Like he is just up. He is out there. This is a little something that I found on.
So say so.
This is Take Capone. He actually is talking about, Say So's killers.
OP's killers, folks. They got them already, got their faces, got everything, folks. So you mean to tell me y'all slid on some of prominence, folks, and y'all ain't wear a mask? Then, folks.
Cameras are crazy as hell. And you know what? These days, you should already be kind of prepared. You know what I mean? These YNs out here doing all type of stuff, and I'm not even sure if they YNs at all. You know what I mean? But it's just, you're doing all type of stuff. You are just breaking codes, breaking rules, and you're not being aware of cameras. I mean, cameras, there's cameras everywhere. There's cameras on our phones. I mean, everybody is shining stuff, seeing stuff, recording stuff. Man.
Before y'all went somewhere after the or before the I don't know when I don't know where the videos really came from, but I don't really understand, folks. They got footage, faces, transactions with these getting in and out of cars on for them grade. These told on they self them there on speed grade.
They gave everything up. They got polls, they got footage. They know where they ate at because they went to eat. I think it was before or after they went out to eat. You know what I mean? They got them on camera switching cars. They got the car they pulled up in, the car they took off in. They got their route. They got times. They got dates. They got everything, bro. Everything. This boys is cooked.
That shit happened like they didn't even give a. This a real hit. Like we ain't finna just slide on these and just on BD, you know?
And it's like you're gonna sit here like another thing you should point out too is that these are prominent figures. It's not like you just sliding on just any old regular Joe P walking down the street at the park or whatever the case may be. You are actually sliding on like Sauce Walka, people that got cameras on them, people that's lightweight famous. You know what I mean? So you know that there's gonna be a little bit more to the situation than as if it was a regular individual. If y'all can understand that.
Gotta know, like, bro, we need to do this right. We need to steal a car. We need to do this and that. We need to wear some shiesties. Like, you know.
No mask is just crazy as hell. And the Memphis police, they ID the first suspect in Sauce Walka and Say So P's shooting. I mean, what'd you expect? All that damn camera footage that they got. So there's been a lot of debate surrounding the Sauce Walka and Say So P shooting, but police finally had a breakthrough. Okay, so those responsible, they got away. That was at the time, but police made it clear from the jump that this was not a random act. They asserted that Sauce Walka and Say So P were specifically targeted and vows to bring the shooters to justice. Vows. They probably already seen what they needed to see in them cameras. And Memphis PD have been issued an arrest warrant for for Mr. Danridge. I ain't gonna put his name out there. 21-year-old it's out there already anyway. So it's being charged with 2 counts of employment of the firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. He's also charged with auto theft and first-degree murder for the death of Sayso P. Police told TMZ that they identified the suspect by poring over hours of security footage. Poring over hours of security footage. Poring over hours of security footage. Cooked. Done deal. Adam 22. You know, remember, Butter was on everything. Butter was all over the place, and then Butter got locked up, and then, ouch. You know what I mean? You know, hopefully they do something with their bag. You know, while they got that fame going on in the first place. But Adam 22, he denies being arrested. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. You know, like they was talking about how Wack 100 was talking about how the feds came and picked up Adam, and you know, that he was supposedly locked up, whatever the case. I've seen some things talking about how he was in the pen for a day or two, a couple of days, whatever the case may be. But all that supposedly it was fake. Okay. Hold on 1 second. You know, all of a sudden the damn phone want to start ringing as soon as you get on camera. But Brick, everybody else, they say that they are cooked. Something crazy. You know, they said Adam 22, he denied that No Jumper brand had anything to do with the Big U and Brick Baby Rico indictment. None of that stuff. All right, but aside from all that, we're going to go ahead and just punch up this little short clip that I found. That's Adam 22 telling you what really happened.
And Wack got a overactive imagination, to say the least. I was not picked up by the feds, but they did pay a visit to my residence, and my lawyer spoke to them, and they made it clear that I'm not in any kind of trouble right now. I'm not being investigated. But what they did want to get their hands on, which is kind of crazy, is that they wanted to see the cease and desist that we received from Big U maybe a year ago, that basically was requesting that we remove a podcast appearance in which Loose Cannon said that Big U had prior knowledge of Nipsey Hussle's death before it actually happened, you know? So before Nipsey actually got killed. And so the feds were interested in that, which is very interesting to us because that makes us think, like, why are they curious about that? There's nothing about that in the original indictment or criminal complaint. So very suspicious. Really makes us wonder what the feds are investigating exactly when it comes to Big U. But as far as myself, nah, I wasn't locked up.
So that's wild right there. You can see he obviously saying that, you know, it wasn't true. He said, that boy said Wack 100 has a vivid imagination.
And Wack got a overactive imagination.
He said he has an overactive imagination. I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm out.